feminist economist, and Vasathi knows about it very well. Tasneem Athar. You're going to be talking of something that I encountered a month ago, 2-3 months ago, when I'd gone to Dhaka, and every time we go, this whole issue of child marriage, which is again, we have
past 10 or 11 years of the new government, women are stepping outside of their homes. They are having an educations. They even go to abroad to get in more educations. Women are working and economically, not only helping their family, their children are learning from them. But it is a very small percentage. So we need a bigger percentage because that's the only way is that to economically empower women is through educations and also through trainings, through a sisterhood. They need to become a team and help each other and support each other. I don't have my paper, but I'll share it with everyone. There were women. Positive statements in language textbooks about men are like more than twice the number of positive statements about women. And negative statements about women are slightly more in number. Women are marginalized in terms of education, economic resources, in terms of access to health, in terms of access to justice. So there are layers and layers of violence that women face. The women in urban areas are somewhat better off than women in rural areas, and also the women towards the north and in more Tajik concentrated areas are more, the society is a little more liberal than in the Pashtun, the south and east of Afghanistan. The Pashtun concentrated areas are more difficult for women to live in.
Education as something which is very, very critical to empowerment. And empowerment and re-looked at is something what Zulekha was talking about, re-looking at the textbook, seeing what is there.
The outcome of this conference, there are many conferences on women's empowerment. But I think the important thing of this conference is that among the deliverables that have been stated, they want to know from the findings of this conference how we're going to change the patriarchal mindset. And it's a very slow process, it's a very difficult process. But I think from the experiences of the 9 countries that are participating, there should be a way to influence the men so that they realize that in empowering women, it's not a giveaway to women. They're giving it to themselves. So it's a win-win situation for both parties.
Nirantar also did a similar kind of study 5 years back, where we look at and transact all this thing. And if we say lifelong learning, if lifelong education is something, then I must say that it is